Hello, this is Longest Days. We're going to be looking at GT versus Bowling Green 2018. I want to start off by saying this video is not intended to point out any flaws or issues with our student athletes. We love them. They work hard for us. It's just a way for us to kind of slow it down and look to see what's going on. Okay, let's get right on into this, and we'll do this first play. I'll kind of let you see it all the way through. Pass play. Good reception. It was actually, nice throwing ball all the way around. Blocking. We can look at blocking. Do a pretty decent job. Looks like we're going to pick up this guy right here. Kind of get through. We're going to have to throw. They say always throw into a blitz, right? Alright. Not much to talk about on that play. We're going to go ahead and get into this next play. I'll let you see it all the way through. Alright, so could be a dive. Could be a called triple option where they're just calling a dive. If it was, this guy's taking the dive, so that would have been a bad read. But it could have been a called, just straight up dive. So if we look at blocking here, we're going to go right through this hole, right off this tackle's hips, depending which way the tackle goes. He goes off of his hips. And you can see right here, this guy's pushing in. Squeezes it down. We'll make a good, what, 3 yards. Next play. Let you see it all the way through. Yeah, that's a triple option right there. So, triple option again. These are your 2 read keys. This one right here, we're going to watch him first. Comes in. He's going to take the V back. And he takes them. Right there. Perfect. Next guy who's unblocked, you can see he's going to try to get this guy offline. But he stays a little late. So he's not really there. He didn't take anybody. This guy is actually your safety. So, traditionally, we're used to seeing a Taco Bell formation. What they've done is they moved his safety way up, and he's almost acting like this back linebacker. And since they're not playing the pass, really passing is open all game with how they were playing us. But he's going to actually, instead of, normally they take the QB, he takes the pitch guy. Perfect angle right there, good little stiff arm. It was perfect all the way around. Next play. Again, you can look right here. This guy takes the V back. Perfect. This guy takes the QB. If you remember last time, he got stuck on the inside. He was watching the V back. But this time he actually takes the QB. And you can see this guy right here coming. Right here, he's coming. We hit him. And what we're doing here is, this is a great hit though. Watch this, Brad. Just lays him out. Let me just watch that over and over again. Lays him out. But since they're playing this guy so far up, and these guys are playing so far back, they're like their own little safeties. And normally we don't actually have a blocker for the safety sometimes, especially the backside safety. We're going to leave him alone because he's backing up enough, and so we're going to make our yards right there. We come over, we crack. Good run. Any other blocking? Sometimes backside blocking. Everything looks good. We can see how the center gets out untouched. Is able to take his guy out right here. Takes his guy. You can see more blocking right here. Got to be careful more than 5 yards downfield. Blocking below the waist though. All right. Here we go. Let you see this. It's a little counter dive. So looks like the plane might be going this way, or it could be even a rocket toss this way, but it ends up being a dive. Dive's supposed to go off the back side of his hips. He's supposed to go to the inside on this one. I think that's where he's supposed to go, right through here. I just don't think there's much room at this point in time to go. So he does what he can, and there's people waiting. Now a little bit more time, or if he just pushed on his back just a little bit, he might have squeezed through, got the first down. I think that's what he was, should have tried to do. Of course, I'm not on the field running the ball, waiting to get smashed. A lot of times those guys have to run where there is no hole, and eventually it opens up. All right, next play. Let you see it on through. Another little counter dive. So let you see it again. You can see what's going on with these blockers. Got a little pulling block right here. Pulling block is done well. Got a little block to the inside. Block to the inside. He's trying to squeeze through to get back to one of these guys, but he's being pinched inside by both of these guys. They're not letting him get off the line. We have a great little block right here. Is that Nathan Cottrell, I think? Little block right there. Keeps him unfocused. Allows us to pick up some decent yards. Okay, so we got PJ and Jerry Howard. There is a little difference in the two. I think as we keep watching, you'll see that Jerry Howard might have him slightly beat in the blocking game. Let's see here. Looks like a straight dive. Almost doesn't even look like he's reading down the field. So I'm going to call this a straight dive. Everybody's blocked. You want to see how the center gets out. Doesn't quite get his guy. Slightly misses him. Changes his direction. He can't come down, so we're going to make our yards. This guy is going to the outside. This guy is going to the outside. Right there. Okay, so a couple things. One thing I noticed, to get outside of this block, he has to get over. And he's going to overrun the play because of it. He missed the block, but look. Clear touchdown. So, some counter dives, nothing really big. Yeah, it was good. The pitching was good. Saw some good things. You know, this team might not be Clemson, but as far as like even when we played Alcorn State, we just weren't crisp. This weren't clean. This felt crisp and clean. Um, you know, half of it is doing what you're supposed to do. Gosh, maybe even 75%. The last 25% being, you know, whether or not you truly beat the guy you're going up against, you know, on an individual basis. So we'll go ahead and get to the next one. I'm sure you guys want to see more of this game in a short amount of time. I did watch the defense. I'm really enjoying kind of just, you know, watching the defense. I haven't done that before in the past because I really couldn't pick up too much method to the madness on defense. Here I know and I can see what they're trying to do. I know some people are, you know, what about the cushion? Why are they giving cushion? And I can see some of the things that's going on. And also, even with some of that cushion, you know, how far are they backpedaling, or how far do they allow that distance to close? Um, you know, is a difference between, you know, where they're positioned as far as the quarterbacks. Don't know a lot about defense, so I'm going to leave that up to the people who do know it a lot better than me. So let's look at the offense here. Next drive. All right, let you see this through. It's a little counter option. So I think we're, you know, anybody that we don't face a whole lot this is why the counter option works against people we don't face a whole lot. They're not reading the keys very well. And the key being this guy right here. So watch this guy, he's moving over. And right about here, no one is paused. They are headed to the outside fast. I think these guys don't do too bad. I see, you know, a hop in the wrong direction. So they don't do too bad. Not too bad. This guy really gets out of, you know, he really gets pulled out. So we'll go through. Now this guy's job is to take the end. Does a great job. Takes the end out. Have another guy right there trying to take his guy out. So that's perfect. That's exactly what you want. This guy, you know, he is kind of trying to split the difference. His shoulders, you know, to start out with, might have been saying this guy, but you can see his head he is totally looking at the quarterback. Quarterback, you know, forces the issue, and he takes them. It's a great pitch right there. Great pitch relationship, right to right spot, forward motion. Just got to run. All right. Great job. We can see it from the backside. Does it show you a little bit? Yeah, I like this look right here. And you can see it even better. Watch these guys. They do take more steps. Look at these guys. You know, most people don't take that many steps in the wrong direction. So it works very well with this team. You know, something I used to see in the past, I don't see as much, is Paul used to run a play and it would do 3 or 4 plays. The players would be starting to go in one direction, and then he would do that counter, and kind of catch them off guard. Or I don't see that as much anymore. Um, Go ahead and let you watch this play through. This is a little counter dive. So counter option dive. So it's definitely going to be a counter option in this direction, but you end up giving it the B back. And I think the issue here is, they're doing a cross charge right here. So if it was a triple option, this guy would have took the B back, this guy would have took the quarterback. And, this is his guy. Traditionally, this is his guy, but this is what makes this go wrong right here. This guy coming in, he's not going to the outside. Now, if he hits this guy, it does go well, but I do believe this is the person he's supposed to hit. All right. But, okay, so you say it went bad. It did not go bad. I would take, 4 or 5 yards every play, any day of the week. I'll take it. Next play. Let you see it all the way through. All right, so a little triple option here. So let's see what happened. Your 2 read guys, these 2 guys, these are who you're reading. And you'll see this guy comes in and he pauses. So, a pause like this, you can actually hand it off. It is not bad because you're going to make, 4 yards. Unless you're playing, some huge defensive tackles from the NFL. But you could. But this guy does take the V back, so pulling it is just fine. You pull it. This guy right here is taking them, and I like the late pitch. There's nowhere to go here. He has them. You see the pitch is right at the right moment. I just like how crisp and right. And it's a little bit behind, but not much. So we got it secured before the guy gets here. So let's look right here. You can see we're going to take him out right there. Trying to take the linebacker out right here. And this guy's unblocked. So we have to beat him in the open field. It's just just how they're playing us. All right. Next play, can't really see it. Let's see if it's just going to be a QB follow. Anything to see here? So we're hitting them good here. We're hitting them good here. We're almost cutting this guy off on the backside, but not quite. So he's the one who gets through. Not quite able to chop him completely down. Stays on his feet. Gets an arm right there on his arm and is able to pull him around. But I think that was the first down. Next play, keep on going. Nice little pass play. Now if you look, nice pass play on a play action. We didn't do much play action against Clemson. I just don't think we had enough time to do play action before they got to the quarterback, so that was smart. But you see Lynch right here. I think Lynch is open. He is actually not that open, but he ends up getting it anyways. A lot of pulling. Nice catch. Great job. And we'll see right here. We'll watch Lynch come right through this area over here. You can see him come through right there. End zone. Pay dirt right there. Gosh, he is so open. Lynch is money. Now, Camp, that was money too. And look at that ball. What a sweet looking ball. Just got to give him some time. All right, so we're overloaded on this side right here. Go ahead and let you see the play through. A little trap right here. Nice job. Look at the blocking. Inside. Pull right here. This guy's pulling out. Takes his guy out. The block right here could be a little better, but not bad. block right here is pretty good. Supposed to go, normally the hole's through here, but it's just not there. Goes on his outside hip. And he does a great job of getting by this guy. That's an excellent job right there. He gets on his outside shoulder, gives him leverage, so he gets to make 2 more yards. So that's pretty good. Next play. Overloaded on this side. Just a QB follow. Let's see here. Who is this? Is that Howard? Yes, it is. And he doesn't end up on this QB follow. He doesn't, I think he sees this guy and he tries to come back. He was going for this guy, and he just can't get to him. And he comes in and he makes a tackle. Now, who's supposed to get this guy? You got 2 guys right here. I think he's trying to squeeze out to get to him, and he can't. Just can't get to him. This guy's pinching real hard. This guy's trying to shoot the gap. Cut him off pretty good. Got him pretty good. If we go through, we hit him and does good. This guy is going to the outside. I think this is what's going to be hardest for that. I'm not sure who is supposed to. He's supposed to hit whoever comes up in this hole. But you got to be able to go through and pick up the right person. That looks like a pretty hard job. All right, Tobias Oliver coming in. He's coming for this guy. He sees this guy at the last second. He's just not quite able to get to him. All right. Tobias Oliver. Wow. Tough. All right. Blocks right here. Cut this guy. This guy's supposed to hit this guy. I think he's supposed to hit this guy, not this backside guy. I could be wrong. He does end up hitting the backside guy. Somebody has got to get this guy. He comes in, takes the... Yeah. Someone's got to get that guy. Block, block. Yeah. I need Paul to tell me what's supposed to happen, whether it's supposed to be the center or not. Next play. QB sneak. Anything to talk about here? No. Move on. Next series. You know, 4 series, 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns, not bad. All right, there we go. Yeah, he did not look happy, which is good. I kind of like his look. He's got that, that steel, high level expectation. All right. This is the counter. I wish we'd seen more. Obviously, they read it very well. These guys are going away the counter. It's sort of like they were getting ready for a JT counter. I'm sorry, JT. TQM counter. And you can see that they are ready for it. They snuffed this out pretty good. Traditionally, what I've seen counters is come through here, but I think he's the one who stops that. These are guys going for the outside. Yep, they were ready for the QB counter too. So AVAC counter, QB counter. Those 2 pulling guys just basically said, nope, I'm not going to let this happen. All right, next play. You can see this, gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd say that's 9 in the box. That's a lot of people. Great job. All right, so triple option. Let's see what's going on. Taking the B back. He takes it. I mean, at this point in time, this far, this hesitation, you could actually give it to him, and he's going to make a couple of yards right there. So not bad. Next guy you're going to come to is this guy. He's doing a great job of trying to redirect. This guy's coming outside, so you can say, supposed to pitch it, but I think TQM does a great job right there of not pitching it because that guy's headed to the outside. Was going to crush him. And this guy overruns him. And what I like about this is you can turn up field, you can run at them, you can try to take the arm tackle. This is not a place you want to go. Don't turn this way. Go this way. Go upfield to the outside if you can. Great job. Great job. Anything else we want to talk about? Any other blocking? We try to get to him. He gets to the outside too fast, but that opens up the inside. You gotta look at the center. Center gets out, gets to a guy right there. Good job. Good job all the way around. Great job. You know, we are executing. It's not necessarily the competition that we're just beating our one-on-one matches. It's we're executing our offense. And that's what you want to see. A little counter dive gets snuffed out pretty quick. All right, so why does the counter dive get snuffed out? We just don't make this block right here. This block right here doesn't happen. And if you do, if you block a little bit better, you're going to make a little bit of yards right there at least. So you got to see why that one got snuffed out. We'll see this next play. Play action pass. Wide open. Man, Lynch's money. So yes, any play action, look for Lynch. That's all I got to say. Lynch should be your primary target. Oh gosh, that guy. I mean, and he takes a hit too. He pulls that ball in, takes the hit, keeps the ball. Man, Lynch is the man. Hope he ate some good hot wings. Buy that man some hot wings. All right, next play. You know, I really like this. So far, it's been pretty easy. The pitching and so on. Everything's been pitched out here, been pitched a little late. Gives you plenty of time to think through your reads. This one's a little bit better. He's coming in. He takes it pretty quick. You see the quickness. He's not hesitating. It's a clearly he's going to try to keep this guy from making yards. So that's good. The second part of this is good. Is this guy's coming in fast, right there. No time to think. Pitch it. This has to pitch it. That's what he's got to do. And he puts it right where he should, maybe a little behind him, but does a great job. Blocking right here, block. This guy, passing has brought this guy up a little bit. He goes to the inside. Great job. Great job. Gosh. You read, pull, pitch, go. Some of the better teams will send this guy, and his location would be like right here, but his shoulders would be, well, his location would probably be more like right here on this one, and his shoulders are pointed at this guy. So, reading his shoulders saying I'm taking this guy, but truly he's really taking the QB. It's the QB's job to kind of force that pitch right there. All right, we'll come back for a second look at the second half in part 2. Okay, so as long as they am back, I'm on vacation, and so sudden interruption in the recording was for housekeeping, and I didn't want to do 2 takes, so it's too long for that. So we're going to pick up right here, do part 2, and finish this sucker off. All right, let you see the play all the way through. All right, so little QB follow. I think all the blocking is going good. Trying to get out, trying to get back this guy. I mean, if anything, you force this guy back. That's what you want to do. You got this guy right here. I would love to see him hit more of this guy than maybe somebody on the backside. Coming through. Again, now this guy is coming through. Remember last time? The guy on the inside was coming through, and now it's a different person. And instead of hitting this guy, we miss him, and he's the one who makes a tackle. We do make the first down, though. Our B-backs have got to hit somebody. Whether it's from the inside, from the outside, it's a tough job. You got to go through there quick and then find somebody to hit quick. Let's see this play. Anything we look at? Nope. It's normal setup. Go ahead and watch it through. Another B back follow. Gosh, you know, this is supposed to be something else. Nope, it looks like we're supposed to go through. But they see it well too. So nice hit there. This guy's going out to hit his guy. This guy's coming through pretty hard. B-back does his job. A-back hits the same guy. I think the A-back should have tried to go on through. Well, we make a yard or two. They are really pouring the people on the inside. And I was thinking, gosh, you know, right here, a rocket toss would be perfect. I was in the game, or I shouldn't say in the game. I was at the game, and I was thinking rocket toss would be perfect. Haven't really ran one all game. Great job right here. Watch this guy gets the shoulder. That's all you have to do. Get that shoulder and arm. That's all you have to do right there. So great job there. We played it at the right time. Right here, and just gotta have the speed to make the corner. Slightly bad angle. Of course, I don't know what angle you're going to take, but right there, touchdown. All right, let's keep on going. Sure, we're going to get through the rest of the game. See some more. We get the ball back. Come on, we want the ball back. Nope. Got the ball back. We're right here. All right. Let's let you look at this play. Another little rocket toss. I guess we figured it worked one time. We'll try it again. Oh, I just see so much good there. Just great job. We're hitting the right people. Some of this, you know, some of the rocket toss sometimes has to do with who you're playing with and their speed. You can see right here, watch this guy. Takes this guy, pushes him right on the ground. Great job. Crackback right here going on. You know, I missed that smelter crackback where you just knock him on the ground. Little knockback right there. Keeps him from getting to the runner. Just great. All right, next play. Let's just see this. Whew. Dive play. Yes, that is a dive play if I ever saw one. It's just supposed to go on the outside hip. He ends up going on the inside hip, which is perfect. Possibly is called to go through there. Anyways, I'm not sure. Normally it goes on the hip opposite way if he's blocking. But in this case, you know, he goes on the inside and makes that first down. As the outside open, you know, if you go through that hip, that guy's going to meet you there anyways. But either way, it's a first down. We win the blocking pretty easily across the line there. Next play, little counter, little pitch, little yards. So counter play, of course, you want to see, you know, 1, 2, 3. These guys do get caught in the counter. They do take themselves kind of out of the play. This guy comes on the inside. Do a great job right here. Right here, this pulling guy just takes the guy down. Great job, just bam. So that guy goes down. We're going down the line. Take out these linebackers, kind of set all these guys back. Get another hit on him right there. And this guy comes in. Look, pitch relationship looks great. Right in front of him where he needs to be. Eyes front. Great job. Great yards. Awesome play. Awesome play all the way around. Perfect. It's the way it's supposed to be. All right. Again, remember they got 9 in the box, so they are playing with a lot of players in the box, and we're still moving on the ground. That's important to note. You know, even if you think we got them outmatched on a one-on-one basis. I will give some credence. You know, if someone's seen it and they practice against it, you're definitely going to be a lot better than if you haven't. So you got to take that into consideration. All right. Little counter right there. Little counter dive. Let's watch what we do with the blocking. Great hit. Great hit. Great job working back to the inside. Plenty of yards. All right. Next one. Rocket toss. Got to the outside. That's what you want. Got to the outside of him. What you want. You got to beat this guy to the corner. That's what you got to do. Make that first down. Great job. It's awesome. Love it. Next play. Still 9 in the box. Definitely need to be throwing it. That's what's going to happen. Man, plenty. I love this. We do some great protection. Everybody picks up everybody. Looking good. Plenty of time. Gosh, all the time in the world. That's not real open. Does look like he slows down, but he's double coverage. I'm not sure why he threw that one. I'm thinking this is your guy right here. This right here. This is your guy. Dump it off right here. Maybe it's because of this guy. I don't know. Maybe not. This guy's coming up. He's got everybody covered. I think he was held, like significantly held on this play. In fact, you can see him complaining. You can see his jersey pulled off his shoulder pads, but still, no flag. Gosh, he looks open maybe from he's beat this guy, but this guy has just got this thing covered. Definitely need to become a defensive back right here. What a great jump. Just not quite there. Next play. Counter option. Block, block, pitch. Yeah, really they had this thing kind of diagnosed and snuffed out. This guy comes back to the inside, which gets him off message. And so that's a great job right there. Gets him off message. Block to the inside. We've got to go out. Looks like we kind of trip over our own guy, and we aren't able to get to him. But since this guy was so far to the inside, since remember they stepped to the inside right there, he's not able to get to the outside. And he should have been one of these guys. This guy actually kind of comes too shallow. If he stays on the outside, you have this covered. As long as we don't make that block. So we take advantage of that. All right, next play. Counter dive. Good read to find the hole right there. Gets his leg. So what's going on here? Nice hitting this guy. This guy's not going to make the play anyways. So he hits the guy right there. So that's perfect. Now remember last time we hit this guy? Remember we pulled and we were going the other direction. We pulled and we hit this guy. But instead, he hits this guy. This is a better guy to hit because it gives you the hole right there. Make 5 yards. Next play. Let's see what happens here. It's a bad snap. The snap is straight back. Whew. That's a tough one. Got to get those fixed. Next play. Little counter. Oof. Man, I love that. He forces the pitch. Look at there. Definitely a lot more of seeing the system played, not trying to make something out of nothing. Because look, his shoulders are faced to the outside, but his location, now if his location was right here, he might have been tempted to keep it, but you can't turn back to the inside. There's nothing good on back to the inside. Now, if he was right here, kind of splitting the difference right here, or right in front of him, with the shoulders out, you go through his back side and let him try to arm tackle you. Great job right there, TQM. Excellent job. Yeah, you can't hit people when they're out of bounds. All right, next play. A little tight set right there. QB follow. So we're blocking. We got somebody there. So good job. Be back. Took someone out. Lee's done such a great job. I'm so glad he's on the team. Excellent. A center. Yes, definitely somebody we need on our team. Head up. Touchdown. All right, we're not going to go over that one. We'll keep going. There's more to see, a lot more fun, and we're got to get into the next quarter. And we're probably going to do the third quarter, so if you want to stick around, see some more. I don't know if you've been noticing who's actually on the field, but we've had a lot of different people on the offensive line. This is not just oh, oh, everybody saw it. That was not a holding, by the way, on uh, uh, on our linebacker during the kickoff there. That was obviously not a hold. But we're going to keep on going right here. Little rocket toss. Little tried to crack back on this guy right here, but you can see he's getting pushed on by that linebacker, but that's all right. Get to the outside, make a good block. Nothing really else to see on that. That's good. You get if he's behind you, he's not going to get him. So he is going out there to look for other people to headhunt. Great job. I'll take it. Next play. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 on the line. Not just 5, but 6. Go ahead and let you see this. Little QB follow. So the B-back does find someone to hit. That's good. It's got to squeeze through. We're just not able to quite get this guy right here. Get our shoulders. He's able to keep off, which keeps us from really making a touchdown. You make that block, it could be a touchdown. Everybody's running hard to the outside. I do believe we made the first down. That's all the passes. Next play. Huh. Didn't give it to us. I think he made further. He got it on that little flag right there. Next play. Little pass play. Wide open. Just a little short, but he comes back to it. I'll take it. We want a touchdown on those plays, but I'll take it. A little off his back foot, he said, but we caught it. If you remember right, in the Pitt game, we could have used that one too. So great job. Ball just like that. That was a reception. So looks like just a straight dive. Looks like everybody's blocked. I don't see anybody left unblocked. He goes through. Not quite able to block this guy 100% right there. So he gets his arm on it. We spin off of him. You gotta churn your legs. I love our current B-backs. We're gonna miss Carante Benson this year. He was a beast with yards after contact, and that's what we need. I think these the two B-backs we have are great and good. They haven't had a full year behind them, and I think they're going to get better as the year goes on. It's obvious that they're really good, but having Carante Benson, who had a whole year and just had those powerful legs, we're going to miss that. All right, next play. Someone trying to shoot the gap right there. Little right there. I've been complaining about this little counter right here. This guy is obviously going for the A-back right there. So he definitely got to turn it in. I would like him to go this way and just try to beat this guy dead on. He tries to turn back inside, cut the grain. Just can't quite do it at this, I would say charge him. Charge the outside, see what you can do. Oftentimes I just not seen too much back on the inside. Very good. Cuts back on the inside. He might have just tackled him, but I would say, that forward momentum probably get him a little bit more. Next play. I love this. This is one of my favorite right here. This is like the first long mesh ride I've seen. Look how long this is. Look how it just makes this guy choose, and he chooses the QB right there. So this is like amazing. We got to see more of this, where you ride it, and you don't know who's going to get the ball, and obviously he doesn't, but he gives it, and it's a great run. Long mesh rides, they do it. They really make this option go. You just you clearly Who's going to get the ball? You don't know. He rides it until he forces a commit. Great job. Great blocking right here. This block right here is key. Block right there is key. Yes, that is what good looks like. All right, got another series, I think. Oh, some people might be interested in Tobias Oliver series here. You might want to see Tobias's series. What's this? All right, here we go. This is off the scoop. We got the ball on a turnover. Little rocket toss. You know, I would prefer almost to try to get the head on the outside, force him to the inside. Would have been a little better on that block. Great job by Quay to make some yards right there on the inside. Makes about 4 yards. Anything else? Don't quite get underneath him. All right. Next play. All right, next play. Looks like a QB follow. Gosh, what is this? It's a triple option. This guy is not taken. These two guys are your option guys right here. And I think that's a give read. It's a give read all the way around. It's a give read. Probably, I'm going to call it a QB follow. Should have been a QB follow. For some reason, he didn't follow him. I'm not sure exactly why. If it's not a QB follow, then it should have been a give read. All right, loading up the center. Hope we're going to the outside. And gosh, all too easy. So this little counter dive right there. Gosh, the hole just opened up so good. Everybody's trying to plug up that center. These guys trying to stop the outside. Just leave this huge hole open right there. Great job. Great job by everybody. All right. All right, Tobias Oliver in. We'll do a couple of these and then we'll call it a day. All right. So 1st and 5, let you see through. A little pull. You know, this would have been a great little pitch right there. Guy probably got snuffed out possibly early. I don't know. One of these guys would have got him. But definitely was a pitch. So should he have pulled it? You know, right here, gosh. With this guy really taking this guy on, you probably would have given it to him. It would have been just fine. Would have been 4 yards. I would have probably given it. It's not a clear read. A lot of times on unclear reads, you just go ahead and give, especially if your offensive line's doing something. That's a clear pitch. Just a little on the outside of him. All right, 2 yards. Getting in the game. Next play, little counter. Good block here. Wow, that's interesting. This guy's going to block this guy because this is your read right there. You pitch it. I think actually he's reading him and he shouldn't be reading him. This is your read key. But it ends up good. Good little pitch. Good run. Good job. I want to call that successful. All right. QB follow. Beautiful. Man. Let's see. Does the B-back hit somebody? Yes. So we do a great job here. B-back. Gosh, 2 people was at the A-back and the B-back. Take out that guy. Great job by the center right there. Takes out his guy. Fresh pair of legs. Touchdown. Gosh, we want to see one more of those. Now, I like both of our quarterbacks. I think they both got good things. I think TQM's a little bit more game day ready as far as being able to read defenses and make checks and things like that. TO uh, seems to have something about him that's good as well. I'm not going to say I think coach definitely should make the decision who gets to play in a game. If we're not scoring in 3 series and the quarterback's having a rough time about it, I don't see why you wouldn't try a series, even if it is one play right there. All right, we saw that play through. Little power option right here. There is no one taking the option. Gosh, this is pretty bad. Yeah, I would definitely say this right here is pretty bad as far as defenses we've seen. You're going to get killed all day long with stuff like that. In fact, if he doesn't hit this guy, that's going to go for a few more yards. That's nothing that TO's doing. I mean, that's that defense. This will do a little bit better. Let's see what happens right here. They're set up a little differently. Right here, you got to charge. Right here, the inside has nothing good for you. Again, this makes me wonder if there's some coaching needs right here on TQM and TO. Better to charge this guy. If you can't pitch it, charge it and take the shoulder tackle. Just, charge it and pitch it if you got to. I think even if he, perhaps there's no one, this guy's supposed to be blocked, and he doesn't get blocked. Wow, something bad's going on here. This would have went bad if he would have pitched it. Maybe he sees this, and that's why he doesn't pitch it. But this is your escape route. Do the fake pitch and go this way, not back inside. You go this way. Look, you got it, man. This is like gold. Both QBs this way. I don't care of seeing any more plays that turn back inside against maybe a very not good. Sometimes you can break through back to the inside, but I'd rather the system be played out. So again, these guys are doing a good job getting behind the line, but we got our shoulder on them. I think the route is this way, but he comes back to the inside. I think this is one of our younger A-backs. It's the outside. A lot of times the younger A-backs, they want to go back inside and across the green and make the touchdown. Sometimes you make your 3 or 4 yards. Go to the outside, get to the edge, see if you can get to the edge before these guys, and make 4 or 5 yards. Not every play has to be a touchdown because 4 or 5 is better than 1. All right, let's see if he can throw. The ball is not quite as tight. I think we end up making, nope, we don't make the reception. Definitely not as tight, not as well thrown as TQM earlier. All right, you have to punt it off. Do we get another series? We'll do one more. Call it a day. Defensive touchdown. I think the next one is a pretty short series. There's not much. I think it's a one play and a touchdown, or just yeah, it's a one play touchdown. Remember this last time? There's this other defense they're playing, and it's not as good as what they were playing earlier. Everybody's too far back, and you can see right here they overrun the play. There's no one there even to make reads off of. It's wide open. Yes. Anyways, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed the 2 series, and I look forward to playing Louisville on Friday night. Go Jackets.